Hey there, my name is Arin V, but you can call me Arin, and today we are back on the DexCraft server. We are currently in my base area, but we actually are going to start off today's episode in the shopping district, as I have really been thinking about it. I have my Spinnerack Silks plus gunpowder right there, but I want to open a new shop today in this plot right here. And as you can see by this sign, not only have I been talking about doing this for a while, but I am going to open a fireworks shop. Ignore Spoon behind me. I am going to open a fireworks shop to do custom orders for my fellow DexCrafters, as I have been doing for Fluffy's races, Kitten's races, and whatever other type of event that's probably going to be a race that requires fireworks. But talking aside, I think we go ahead and get this shop built up. And here we have the base building. As you can see, I went very bright as I kind of wanted it to look like a rainbow coming out of a cloud. And if we go inside, which the door blends perfectly into the wall here. Oh, why did that do that? This is where I'm going to sell the fireworks, and I am going to leave it open like this, by the way, because I don't know, I think it's cool. But I do have a bunch of barrels here, as this is where I'm going to put the different colors of fireworks. So I'm just going to go around and... Man, I should build this on evens, because I've just got these two that I don't know what to do with. Is that fine? I'm going to call that fine for now. Okay, and pretty obviously these are going to be organized by color. So you'll find pink fireworks in here, magenta in here, so on and so forth. But now we actually have to get this place stocked and ready. So this means we actually have to go back to my house. And as you can see here, I now have a dye set up where I have one flower of each color basically going to give me dye. And not to mention, we have more gunpowder than we would ever need, so we are perfectly fine on this front. However, making fireworks is a lot more than just dye and gunpowder. For a lot of the designs, we need straight up diamonds to put into the fireworks and just a whole bunch of different materials. But the one that I think we're going to focus on at the moment is getting some blaze rods. And my plan is, because we have the carry-on mod, I basically just want to pick up a blaze spawner and put it somewhere to where I can safely farm blazes wherever I want. However, if I go through this portal here, you'll see that yes, it does take me directly onto a structure, but unfortunately, while blazes do spawn here, there is not a blaze spawner here. I have a feeling that there's not going to be for quite a while around me, as I am not the only person that has needed a blaze spawner, and in fact, I'm actually very late to the game. So I think we're going to have to go quite a distance away to go into the nether to even have a slight chance of finding a blaze spawner. But that is a sacrifice of time that I'm willing to make.
Hi, here on DexCraft we have a secret. Hosting a Cobblemon server for 30 people isn't easy, especially when all these people are living on different continents. So our secret? We partnered up with Vyper Hosting, and they provided us with a server capable of housing all these players without any lag whatsoever. Vyper Hosting uses the latest gen hardware and network technology to guarantee uninterrupted connectivity while catching your favorite Pokemon or building the nicest towns together with your friends. And it doesn't matter if you're playing with 2, 10, 30, or even 100 people, Vyper Hosting will have the perfect server ready for your budget and needs so you can start today. And if you click the link in the description and use the code that is on the screen right now, you can save yourself a nice bit of discount on that server. Thank you Vyper Hosting for sponsoring this server, and thank you for supporting the companies that support DexCraft. Now back to the video.
Okay, and as you can probably tell by my coordinates, I am quite a ways out, but I think this is a perfect place to make a nether portal where no one will have ever been to where I have been. So, okay, so portal built. Let's see what this side of the nether has to offer us. Hopefully, blaze spawners. Well, this could have been a better start, that's for sure. Okay, good news, we have found one of these structures. Bad news, this is a modded structure that I have yet to encounter that other people haven't, like, already rated. You know, so I don't know what to actually expect in here. A wee bit nervous. Because, like, the other thing is, do blaze spawners even happen in here? I don't know. Clearly wither skeletons do. So that's a bit nerve-wracking. But you know. We ball. Does that guy have an elytra on? What is that? What do you mean? What do you mean that guy has an elytra on? I should also put on my chest plate. Okay, hello. But you dropped the elytra? You didn't even drop it, and like I have looting, so your chances to drop it are like higher or something. Yes! Finally! Yeah, so this is basically all I needed, so I'm just gonna sit here and farm up some blaze rods, and I shall see you guys in a little bit. Alrighty, we're gonna call it a day in our new blaze farm, as we got, I think this is just over 16 stacks of fire charges, which was the whole reason we were doing that in the first place. Of course, we did get some extras, but now we're gonna move on to getting the diamonds that we're gonna need for the trail effect. I believe that they make the trail effect. We're gonna come down here and grab all my emeralds, and then we're actually gonna go to Fluffy's, as she has a villager that sells diamond armor. And then what we're gonna do now is we're gonna come over here. This is a salvager from the Silent Gear mod. If we just pop all this stuff in, it'll filter it into here. You can also just put them directly into the thing, but this automates it a little bit. It will deconstruct the leggings or the armor, whatever you put in here, and it'll give me the diamonds that way. So that's how I'm going to go about getting all the diamonds that I need for this project. And then there are certain things that I have a lot of, but I might need more of, such as feathers, as those make the one type of firework shape. I know what this is called. It adds like a burst effect. That's what it is. We also, I'm curious, because we have like these, we have these decorative heads from my skeleton farm, or just like different farms in general, and I'm curious if they will make the creeper skull. Creeper shape, they will! Okay, so we're also gonna have to find a way to get as many of those as possible, which shouldn't be too hard, but probably just a little bit time consuming, as it just requires me to go and sit at my skeleton farm. And this is where I realized I might have bitten off more than I could chew, so I decided to take on a business partner. Hello!
Hello.
That's okay, don't you worry about it. I have a business
Hello?
proposal for you. Okay. Oh, I didn't even unmute.
Oh,
Hello, hi. I have a business proposal for you.
oh,
You have a lot of
like business proposal?
resources. Yes, you have a lot of resources that would greatly help the setup of my firework shop. So, I would like, if you are
Oh,
interested, I would like to take you on as a business partner, basically. I would like to
oh, okay.
offer you a cut of the profits, in exchange for using your armor guy that sells diamond armor and your
Yep.
mob farm to get zombie and creeper, not creeper heads, but they work the same way as creeper heads for fireworks.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Uh,
I like this.
what
Yes.
percentage of the profits would you like? I've never ran a business with anyone, so if you can take advantage
Oh, I
of
don't
me
know.
right now, I have no idea what I'm doing. You can scam me
Well, I
out
think-
of a lot of money right now.
Oh, no, I wouldn't do that. 75 for you, 25 for me.
Okay, that's easy. That's easy
Does
math.
that work for you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
From how I
you're
was
doing
from how I
3/4 of
was
the
going
work.
to do the prices too, that works out evenly, I believe. So awesome,
There you
easy
go.
peasy,
Woohoo!
yay!
Yes.
We're business
You should see all the
partners.
boulders. Yes.
And then it was time to enact our first order of business, which was to mess with Mango's shop, of course.
I was gonna say something. That's mean. You should shut. People are complaining.
I feel like we give him like 1 week before the city of, or the region. What are we? What is DexCraft? Before the region of DexCraft sues him.
Maybe I should just put a boulder on top of it.
Oh my goodness. Just to freak him out a little bit, yeah.
Good thing we don't have fire spreads.
Yeah, for real. If he says like that he doesn't care or he has no intentions of like fixing it or something like that, that's definitely when you send that image and be like, okay.
All right. Yeah.
I hear you loud and clear. Alrighty, and what feels like one eternity later, I only have the bottom row done. Yeah, as you can see, these upper rows are not done. But hey, the bottom row is done. So, you know, that's something. Yeah. Anyways, however, while I know this is still quite a bit of gunpowder, when I started this, basically this whole backpack, this whole diamond backpack, was full of gunpowder. So I need to run back to my gunpowder farm and let it simmer for a bit, cause wow, I knew this was gonna use a lot of gunpowder, but like this is using a lot of gunpowder. Alrighty, and what truly really felt like a million years later, I have the first floor of the fireworks shop all stocked up and ready to go. So as you can see here, each row is going to have a different price. There'll be 5k for the bottom row, which we have the simple fireworks, or the flight duration 1 flight rockets, 10k for flight duration 2 flight rockets, or the fireworks with just the shape and color, 15k for the more expensive ones, and this is kind of a jump in like quality for not that big of a jump in price, might I say. And then of course 20k for the ones with the creeper shape, as those are really just tedious to get. So we also have this barrel in the middle here with our custom orders. So as you can see, there's book and quill for people to place their orders, and a book on how to order, which it's exactly what you think it would be. Pick a base color, pick a flight duration, shape, additional stuff, you know, or they can just describe the kind of for the vibes, they can describe the vibe of the firework that they want, and then they're going to tell me how many they want. And I've made a note here that I'm going to come by with some samples to make sure that they're happy before I charge them any money at all. But there will be a base price of 20k, just as, you know, kind of that to encourage them to order more than just like a few, because this will be for a full stack. I know that these are in stacks of 16. These orders will be for one full stack. But as you might have noticed, I called this the first floor. We are going to start working on the second floor now. Alrighty, and I have completed the second floor of our firework shop, but I'm sure you're wondering what is even going to go on the second floor, as I have basically everything related to fireworks on the first floor. Well, you might think that, but if we go up here, you will see that I am selling ball capsules up here, as we have a mod that adds little effects to when we throw out our Pokemon, like this guy right here. If we go into this capsule station, we'll see that this Fione has a ball capsule that has a small ball that is a cyan base color, fade to magenta, and has the water effect, as you can see there. So I am selling these. First of all, I have some base capsules. In case they just want to buy the capsules from me, they can. If they want some plain, just regular colors, they can get those for 5k. If they want some more fancy ones, but are still just pretty basic, they can get those for 10k. They can also try them on. So if they want to, they can just grab one of these, go in here, put it on one of their Pokemon, check it out, see if they like it. If they decide that they don't like it that much, they can just take it off and put it right back in. Where did I get this one? I think this was one of these. Yeah, that's one of those. Anyways, and then I also do sell the stickers by themselves in case they just want the stickers. Those are going to be sold for 10k. And of course, I have custom orders. And in the custom orders, it works the same way as it does downstairs, and I have a book on how to order. Once again, it's just pick a color, pick a shape, optional, pick a fade to a different color, add an effect or all of the effects, and then the only difference is to add stickers. And I did write a note that these are going to be 20k base. So the first sticker will be included in that 20k, but if they want like a whole bunch of stickers, the stickers are not super hard to get, but once again, everything about this whole process is just tedious. If they want like a whole bunch of stickers, that is gonna cost just a little bit extra. So, but with that being said, I think that my shop is about ready to be open for business, so let's go ahead and take off this coming soon sign, and I guess I should continue this path here, because I don't really like that, you have to like walk through the dirt to get to my shop. So, I think it's time for a grand opening.
And then I'm like, oh yeah, fireworks.
Yeah, it's been in the
Fire
making
does work.
for a long time, so here it is, it's
Oh,
finally,
it's another floor.
yeah.
Said the dog. What the heck? Ah!
Have you seen these yet? Would you like a
I saw
preview?
someone showing these off. It might have been you. Beautiful.
I can make them very fancy. The ones in the barrels are just kind of basic, but I do custom orders as well.
Oh, you have to be literate?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't do surprise ones?
I guess I could. I guess I could make a surprise me option. Is that what you would like? Okay, okay.
There's so much to put in there.
Yeah. Fireworks are a lot more complicated than you would think. Gonna prank Spoon with fireworks.
I'm only gonna launch a little bit, you know, just to say hi.
Yeah.
That's enough, right? I am so bad at money. Okay.
Yep.
I have fireworks.
Should I also
now.
TPA to him? Because I want to
Wait,
see
pick
this.
me up in TPA.
Okay, okay. Okay, I've sent it. Let's see. Let's see if it gets accepted. Oh, it did. Oh, why am I stuck?
Not fair. That is not
Okay,
fair.
wait, we have a surprise. We have a
I brought
surprise.
you something fun. Kaboom.
Kaboom.
Yay! Isn't that so fun?
Why am
I have
hearing
pink fireworks too.
Do you have a suggestion of where the review wall should go? Oh.
You could put it like on this. Oh, you could put it on this nice rock. Then we
Oh,
can say,
true,
hey,
true,
this
true.
shop rocks.
Okay. Okay,
I'll
pretty.
leave a review.
Oh boy. All good things, I
I'll
hope.
put it straight in the center.
Okay.
It's not even expensive.
Okay.
Wait, no, it's not very expensive. There.
Okay. You know what? Yeah. How's this a review of my shop?
Cause kaboom.
Kaboom. So true. So true,
Kaboom.
actually.
Is that your shiny inky?
Yeah, try them on. This is basically like, I really like that these are reusable, because if you find that you're not completely happy with something from here, you
Then you
can
can
exchange
back.
it. I do allow returns and exchanges if they are, you know, under 30 days of initial purchase or whatever usual store policies
Ooh, nice.
are. Yippee, it finally happened. I don't have a shameful sign anymore that says the fireworks
Ooh,
are
I
gonna
love the
happen,
pink
promise.
one. Wait, go back in and out again?
Yeah, let's see all the fireworks.
Thank you. Oh, I like that one.
Delivery.
A delivery. Oh boy. Oh wow.
Delivery.
Okay, hold on, my inventory might fill up. Okay, wait, stop. Okay, wait, I'll be right back.
Wait. There.
Not you just like
I have made a
throwing them
purchase.
down into the pit. Already? Sell me out on opening day. Oh. Oh, that's pretty.
Yes.
It's like a fountain.
Okay. Yeah, like you know the how they have different, like they have the big ones and then they have the fountain ones. So these
Yeah.
ones would be like the fountain ones.
Yeah.
We need to make a cool fireworks show for these.
Heck
I'm
yeah.
thinking the village. Everybody in the hot springs.
Yeah, grand opening for the hot springs, you know?
Yeah.
I'm your
Grand opening
girl.
for yourself.
Alrighty, and it's actually the next day, but I think we've had a pretty good grand opening. But I guess we won't know until we check. Let's see how much money we made today, if any at all. Why do these say these are oxidized? What's happening? Oh, you know what? Today is April Fool's. Happy April Fool's, everyone, by the way. That kind of dates when I'm recording this. Ooh. Okay, we've got 10. This is 10,000. We've made 10,000 so far. That's awesome. Ooh, 20,000. Oh, no way. Okay, so that's 50, or it's 65,000. Okay, that is We're now at 85,000. You know what would be really perfect? If I got 100 flat and then the math of how to separate this and give Fluffy her share of the profits turned out to be equal. That'd be really nice. Wait. I'm making so much money! I have to restock some of these things. That's crazy. I didn't think I'd have to do that after the first day. Oh my goodness. Okay, and let's also check our custom orders. Let's make sure no one has ordered anything just yet. Okay, not just yet on the custom ball capsules. Let me check downstairs because I forgot to check while I was down there. Okay, no custom orders yet, but this is... Okay, so if my math is correct, this is 275,000, and now I have to figure out how to get 25% of that for Fluffy. Okay, so I think I'm correct. I think Fluffy gets about 7 of these coins, so I'm gonna separate those out. If my math about this is horribly wrong, by the way, please feel free to yell at me, because I'm not good at math. And now I've got some restocking to do, apparently, but I do think that that is where I'm going to call today's episode. So of course, as always, I hope you've enjoyed watching today's video as much as I enjoyed making it, and maybe I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
I should post it. Hold up. 3 to 5 business days. It's a very durable structure. I see absolutely no possibility.
Are these
of
literal sticks?
Yeah.
These are literal sticks. Okay.
Don't break it, it'll all come tumbling down.